It's Monday, January 6th, and you're listening to the Knightcast. This is your host, Hesser, and with me, the DarkLegend.
What's going on?
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.
How was your holiday?
It was good. It was very good. Full of presents and video gaming.
You do a lot of boozing?
A lot of boozing.
I don't think I drank as much as I normally do. I've been kind of drying up here over the holidays.
Yeah, see, and I, for some reason, did the exact opposite this year. So, the day after New Year's, I was down and out for the count.
I ate good, though.
Yeah.
A lot of food. I feel fat. I feel fatter now than I did before.
You're a fat ass now.
Yeah, all this gaming and turkeys and pies and such of...
The damn pies. Fuck, I hate those things.
I know.
Yeah. I gotta eat them so that nobody else has to.
Well, you know, it's the holiday, and I'm trying to get my winter weight on so I don't freeze to death, so...
I understand that.
But life has been good. There hadn't been a lot going on out of the ordinary here. Do you have any accomplishments over the last 2 weeks?
Other than Steam collection, no.
Yeah, it's been... All my appliances have maintained, and...
Nice.
My wife's tire is on the verge of blowing out.
That's not good. I forgot. I also did have a coworker break her shoulder. So
no!
We're down a man.
Oh no!
Yeah, which really sucks.
Did you break her shoulder?
I wish. No. I wish not. That sucks. I don't want to do her job, but that's alright. Somebody's got to do it.
She got a cake job where you work?
Not really.
And it's just more on you now?
Yeah, it sounds that way. We got a replacement coming in 2 weeks. She had to put her 2-week notice in.
Oh, that's a bummer. So she's not going to come back?
Well, no. I mean, the person that's replacing her had to put a 2-week notice in at her other job. Okay. We don't know if she'll come back or not. Probably not. I mean, she is like in her 60s.
She was so close to retiring, and look what you did.
I know.
Kicked that stool right down from under her, She's reaching for that file box on the top shelf right at Christmas.
Yeah, well,
asshole.
I forgot to hang the noose around the fan too before I did it. So.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
You should be ashamed.
Yeah, but I'm not.
But now you're paying for it, having to do her job.
Yeah, but now I'm paying for it. So, dear God.
So lesson learned.
Yeah, lesson learned. Next time, make sure to kick yourself off the stool, too.
Let's see, I watched, my wife and I have started amassing a humongous DVD collection. There's a lot of places around here where you can pick up DVDs for like $2 or $3 that aren't pirated DVDs. It's the actual case and artwork and the original, DVD itself and everything for like $2. So we've been going around picking through bins and whatnot, and we started amassing quite the collection. But one of the ones we picked up, a newer one we picked up the other day over the weekend was, what's it called? This Is the End.
Oh, nice.
With Seth Rogen, Michael Cera, Jonah Hill. That was really good. That was really funny. So that's worth checking out. If you're into their kind of comedy, then it's definitely one worth checking out.
Right on.
But let's talk about video games. You want to talk about video games?
I like video games.
Now, I know you've played a lot of Steam stuff.
Yes.
Steam just had a major holiday sale.
Yeah, oh, yes, they did.
But let's save the Steam stuff until we get to our new portion of the podcast.
All right.
The Steam Vent.
Steam Vent.
We're gonna try and keep console and Steam separate from now on. So now there's so much more happening on Steam. We're spending more time on Steam. Steam gets its own section.
Steam gets its own section.
So
hopefully someday we get discounts.
I hope so. That'd be or a free Steam box or something.
Or free, yeah, Steam box would be sweet. I wouldn't complain about that.
Oh no. Well, Xbox, I turned it on. I played a little more of Crimson Alliance that Certain Affinity sent over. I'm still meandering my way through it.
Oh, yeah?
Still liking it. It's just getting kind of a grindy fest. and I'll maybe play a level or two of it at a time, then cut it off, and then come back to it, play another level or two, and then just kind of in and out. And there's a review on the site. I finally got my hands on Call of Duty Ghosts.
You got canned on Gay Duty Ghost.
The multiplayer is fucking garbage.
It's the same fucking thing that it was like Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Black Ops 2, same fucking thing, isn't it?
Well, they've changed some stuff as far as the perk system goes, and you can customize your soldier now.
Ooh.
You can't right at first. You got to wait till you level up and unlock your.
But you could kind of do that on the last one too, though.
Well, you could customize your guns. This one you're customizing.
And your mask and.
On Black Ops 2?
On Black Ops,
you could change the skins and whatnot. I know, or your
like
logo.
You could change it to like no, you could change like the logo. You could place the logo on the guns. You could place a new mask.
Well, Infinity Ward said, let's step it up, and now you can customize your entire soldier this time.
So you can have a black guy, a white guy,
a
chick.
woman.
You can have a woman?
Yeah.
At least you can look at some nice ass while you're running around.
But, well, and then it's all first person, so you can't really see any of the work you did anyway.
At least everybody else can look at a nice ass while you're running around.
But, I could care less. That really wasn't why I wanted to play the game. The campaign was good. It was one of the better Call of Duty campaigns that I've played.
Oh, really?
I know last time Chaotic Heart was on, he talked about it. You play as Riley through some of it as your guard dog, and that that was pretty fun. That was something new to do. And there's a mission where you're in space, shooting at people, and it's kind of cool. You see their helmets crack on their space.
That's pretty sweet. I'll give them that.
They made a big deal about the underwater level. I played it on 360. It didn't look any better than any other underwater level I've seen on a 360 game, but still played like a Call of Duty game. Just underwater, more bullets to kill them because the water's slowing the bullets down, but so they get kind of spongy when you're shooting at people.
Yeah, I mean, Call of Duty just kind of overplayed. Battlefield had their fucking chance. They screwed it over. I don't know. For FPS, I'm kind of just burnt out on it. Nobody seems to be really doing anything that's new and monumental.
Right. And that's where I'm with the Call of Duty franchise. It's this was the year I was going to go Battlefield 4, but hey, at least Call of Duty Ghost works. So
yeah, right.
In the review I put on the site, it's worth checking out if you're into if you're a hardcore Call of Duty fan, then go for it. You may enjoy it, but
you're dumb.
The maps on multiplayer were just way too big, and every single map was a big map. There wasn't like a small Nuketown map at all.
Well, see, and that's the one thing I love about Battlefield is they have huge maps. But the thing that I loved about Call of Duty Black Ops is Nuketown, dude.
Oh yeah, I love Nuketown. Every once in a while they'd offer a double XP weekend on Black Ops 2 with you could run just nothing but Nuketown, and that's the only times I really played was just to get in there. And I was hoping after Ghost came out they would have just made that like a permanent feature, but they never did do it.
What's that, Nuketown?
Yeah, Nuketown 24/7.
Yeah.
And I know if I remember right, didn't they have that at first? And they took it out?
I believe so.
Because I know it seemed like they had it at first and they took it out. The map was still in the rotation, but you couldn't play just Nuketown all the time. And then they brought it back for double XP weekends.
See, and I never played Black Ops 2. I just have Black Ops, and it was really fun. I mean, I had it on the PC, so there's people who had set up their own servers and stuff, and it was strictly Nuketown 24/7. So
right. But yeah, I think I've just lost. As far as playing the campaign, like I said, that's all I played. Raptor had me clocked at I think 4 or 5 hours on the campaign, and that's
all.
Yeah, and that was all I played of the entire thing. So I played a couple matches, 2 or 3 matches of multiplayer, but I've just got so burnt out on it by now that I would play the next one just to play the campaign, but I would just go to like Redbox and rent it. So
Yeah, it sounds more like a Redbox rental than anything.
yeah. So, but that's all I played on the console. Do you touch your PS3 or DS? Or
I touched my DS. I got a Link
Did you
Between
touch it?
Worlds. So,
You got? I'm sorry, I was being vulgar about how you were handling your DS. What?
yeah, well, I it's like my Wii. I like to handle it hard. But no, I got a Link Between Worlds for the 3DS.
Let's talk about that.
We can talk a little bit about it. I haven't had much time to play it actually, sadly. Um, but it seems like an amazing concept from all the traditional Zelda games.
Okay.
So it basically what happens is you awaken at your house, which is like the standard synopsis for any epic Zelda game. And so you awaken, and the first thing I noticed is that they had a Majora's Mask hanging on the wall, which I don't know if a lot of people caught on to that or not. Probably some of the new Zelda fans don't even know what the fuck that is because they're retards. But that was awesome to see the symbolism like right out of the gate. I was just like, oh shit, this game's gonna be full of like little like secrets and hints. Like if you followed the franchise from the beginning, like you're gonna have like a hell of a time with this game. And so I set out on my thingy, and some like little dorky kid was like, "Man, follow me. You're late for work." And I was like, "Okay, whatever. I guess I'm late for work."
God damn it.
Yeah. So, apparently you're a blacksmith apprentice, and you get there, and the city guard's there, or the castle guard's there, and he's there to pick up some weapons and armor and stuff, and he ends up forgetting his sword. Anyways, so you're sent on the mission by your apprenticer or whatever, the guy who's training you, and you head down to the castle to retrieve it. Well, when you get there, the castle's locked. So you got to, and they don't know why, but they're screaming. I mean, you can hear the screaming from inside the castle, which is pretty cool.
Is it like orgy screaming or is it like pain?
Like painful.
Oh no.
Oh shit, we're in trouble screaming. So like the one of the guards sends you off to the graveyard, and well, not yeah, up to the graveyard area,
No.
and so you get up there and you end up going down through a grave, and which is really cool was the gravekeeper is the same gravekeeper from the Nintendo 64 Ocarina of Time, which is epic. That he was brought back. But then you go down this grave and you go inside, and there's this guy, or yeah, I think it's a guy. It looks like a fucking girl, but they call it a guy. It's confusing. Anyways, he, whatever the hell it is, you try to fight them, and what they do is they use like this magic wand staff, and he zaps one of the sages, one of the original Ocarina of Time sages' ancestors, into the wall and makes him a portrait.
Okay.
And then the portrait falls off the wall. So what he's doing is he's going around and collecting all these pure and sacred realm people's ancestors, turning them into portraits. And that's as far as I've really gotten into like what he's doing with them. I have a hunch from reading online and stuff what's going to go on, but I'm not going to spill it here. So I've done 2 dungeons so far, and I read that the dungeons are kind of up to you on what order you do them in. So it's not like a Zelda game where you gotta go to one dungeon to get an item to beat another dungeon, because after you leave your house, this guy comes and he like ramshackles your house and turns it into a shop. Well, you can buy all of the weapons besides the Master Sword, basically, as far as I know, there, and you can rent them for 10 rubies a piece.
Oh. Okay.
So you can basically do any dungeon that you want right out of the gate.
So you get like loner weapons?
Loner weapons, and if you die, then his bird comes and takes them all back from you.
Oh, there's a repo bird.
There's a repo bird.
Oh, nice.
So as long as you don't die, then the repo bird never comes.
That suck if you died like right before you entered a dungeon and then.
It sucks when you die in the middle of a dungeon and you need that fucking tool, so you gotta like leave the dungeon and yeah. I mean it kicks you out of the dungeon anyways, which like pisses you off, but then you gotta like adds insult to injury and you gotta like rent the fucking tool again.
Can you fast travel in it?
Yes, there's these things called
Fast travel spots.
yeah, they're like little they're like little wind areas, and they're like little windmill things with birds on them, and you hit one of them, and you have this little bell, and this witch picks you up, and she drops you off at whichever one you have to have them activated though. So whenever you see one, you got to activate one. If that makes any sense.
Okay. You kind of like mark it that, hey, I've been here. I want to come back here eventually.
Yeah, I'm trying to look up the name. For some reason, it's totally spacing me right now. But, weather vanes is what they're called.
Yeah.
And they're little birds, and basically what they are is you click them, they go up, they spin around, they ask you if you want to save your game. That's where you save your game, too. But if you activate them, you can ring the little bell, and any weather vane that you have activated, you can fast travel to that one. The little witch will pick you up and drop you off at the whichever one you selected.
Okay. Well, all right.
So, yeah, I mean, it's pretty sweet. It's the same landscape as Link Between Worlds. It's pretty familiar, and it's changed a little bit, but everything should be pretty much where you remember it from. If you remember the 92 version of NES. So,
well, cool.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I really enjoy it. It's kind of taking the backseat just because I keep forgetting that I have it. So I'm hoping to get it beat within the next week and a half. But we'll see. I've got so many games now on Steam from the Steam sale that we're going to talk about that my priorities are all kind of up in a jumble right now on which game to play. So
did you get anything for the Wii U over the holidays?
No, I'm debating on whether I should wait till Super Smash Bros. Comes out or Mario Kart. With the amount of games I got on Steam, it's just really hard to justify getting any other console game right now. So, but I have to get Mario Kart or Smash Bros. So it's kind of a toss-up in the air right now.
Right.
So we'll have to wait and see.
Well, let's see. Normally we take a break right here and go into our new format that we're going to use on the podcast, which would be console game releases and news, which, as far as
not much
new releases between the Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS4, PS3, 3DS, and Wii U, there is one game coming out this week.
What game is that?
Wii Fit U.
Nice.
So
Wii Fit U too.
So if you liked
if you like to get fit on the Wii,
yeah, then that'll be out January 10th, and that is the only game being released before the next show.
Holy shit.
I know. So slow times for the consoles right now.
It's kind of scary times too, actually, if you think about it.
But it was a big time for PC.
Huge time.
So since there's really, I mean, as far as news, I mean, you had one story for the consoles that we kind of talked about a little before the show.
I mean, I could mention it.
Well, that's really all there is right now. So.
All right, here, let me pull up the article again really quick. I really didn't think we were gonna be doing this, so. But let me just pull this up. Give me 1 second.
Well, I like to see that people are really utilizing their consoles and taking advantage of all the features that these new consoles have. So
all the amazing features.
Exactly. So I thought this story was interesting.
So, has anybody heard of Sugar DVD? Because, I'm not going to admit to ever hearing of it. So, Sugar DVD is Netflix for adults. And by that, I mean, it's a porn app.
They don't show you how to, roof your house and file
No.
your taxes and?
No.
Oh.
No. Well, I guess if you're into that type of thing, they might have something on there for you, but it's not going to be what you think so.
There's some filing, all right, but
There's some filing.
okay.
So, anywho, Sugar DVD. It is, they just released that PS4 users beat out Xbox One users for being the #1 porn watching console.
Congratulations.
So, congratulations, PlayStation 4. You guys are #1 porn users. That's awesome. The list, they released a list of top viewed movies and categories for each console.
All right.
For December 2013, top 10 PlayStation movies viewed were there's some weird ones that we're just not going to go down the list because they're all kind of like weird fetishes.
Well, we got an explicit tag. Go for it.
All right, we got Creamplosions 2.
Yeah.
Top Heavy Tart 6.
Oh no.
Cream Pie Honeys from Russia.
Okay.
Big Ass Movie 2. Monsters of Jizz, Older Men, Younger Women.
Ugh.
Yeah. Desires 12. Wreck My, Virgin Russian Ass. And Big Titty MILFs. Top Heavy Tarts. And my favorite one, It's Okay. She's My Stepdaughter.
It's okay. She's my stepdaughter.
Yeah, it's okay. She's my stepdaughter.
And I noticed there was Top Heavy Tarts 1 and 2.
Yeah. Yes.
So I guess
Top Heavy Tarts 11 actually.
Whoa.
Yeah, Top Heavy. There's a Top Heavy Tarts 6 and Top Heavy Tarts 11. So apparently,
well, the franchise is doing pretty good then, huh?
The franchise is doing awesome apparently.
All right.
Top 10 for Xbox is Creamplosions 2.
Okay.
Wreck My Virgin Russian Ass. Cream Pie Honeys from Russia. Top Heavy Tarts 24. Big Ass Movie 2. Monsters of Jizz 14. Older Men, Younger Women. School Bus Girls 2. Dirty Little Schoolgirl Stories 3. Big Tits, Curvy Ass 2. And Top Heavy Tarts 25.
25?
Yeah.
That is a very successful series.
It's a very successful series.
Well, congratulations. Where are they finding all these Top Heavy Tarts?
I don't know. I'm thinking they probably have some repeats.
Hey, they've got to.
But don't forget, guys, the Wii users also have access to Sugar DVD. And their #1 series is hentai porn. Animated porn.
You know, I heard a story. It was either a 3DS or a Wii U. I'm trying to remember the article. I may be talking out of my ass here, but it was something about a kid opened it for Christmas. I don't know if you heard about this.
Yeah, and it was full of porn.
Yeah, and it was preloaded, like with a bunch of porn.
Preloaded with porn. Yeah. Out of the box, never opened, manufacturer sealed.
Somebody was pissed in the factory, and they said, I'll show you.
Yeah,
Merry Christmas.
If I was a little kid, I don't think I'd be turning that one into Mommy and Daddy. Thank you for my present.
Is he hurting her?
Yeah.
Is he hurting her?
Oh, this is awesome.
This is the best Christmas ever.
I must have been a real good boy this year.
Well, all right, you little degenerates. There's your
naughty shit for 2014.
There's your console news.
Yeah. You guys wanted it, now you got it.
Let's see, everybody's having a good Christmas and had a good holiday with their Xbox Ones and PlayStation 4.
Yes, yeah. Especially the PlayStation 4 people. Although, did you realize how many freaking consoles broke down during the Christmas season and servers went down?
Yeah.
Holy crap. I tried to log on to Nintendo on Christmas Day thinking, oh, there's not going to be that many people on here.
Shit.
Fuck. That server went down. Fuck. So then I jump on the Steam. Fucking server's down.
Steam goes, Left 4 Dead 2 is free.
Yeah. Yeah, no shit. And I already had that game. Did you get it?
Yeah, I picked it up.
Nice. We can play together.
Yeah, I got it later that night.
Nice, because I would say I don't know anybody who has it. So, and actually, a lot of the people that I know play on PC still didn't pick it up, and I don't know why. It's free.
I guess it's just having the trouble. Yeah, it was what? Steam, Xbox Live, PlayStation Plus, or PlayStation Network.
Every single gaming console server was down within like 72 hours of each other. And Nintendo took like 2 days for them to get back up.
Yeah, Nintendo just was not prepared for that at all. I will give Xbox Live props, though. They were the first ones to have everything restored, but with
Who was that?
Xbox One or the Xbox Live, but they restructured the entire network for the Xbox One, so
yeah,
they had to have been at least. Well, obviously they weren't totally prepared, but with a rebuild, I guess they were the most prepared for it.
Huh.
But I mean, that's shitty though, because a lot of these consoles, especially, you know, you don't get a game with it. You know, you could buy the same games day one on the consoles. So the people that wanted to pick some up to go with their new console they just got were kind of shit out of luck for a little while.
Yeah, that's super true. And that was, I mean, the thing that pissed me off about Nintendo was like, God, think of how many little kids were getting it, and we're like, all right, let's register the console so you can play, and they were just like, nope, sorry.
Yeah, and Lonely Controller wrote a nice article for the site about that. It's on the site. You can check it out about how Nintendo ruined Christmas.
Yeah.
And they basically were running a campaign at the same time where people could post on Twitter pictures of stuff they got that they wished would have been a 3DS. And then there were people just posting pictures of the 3DS wishing that the eShop would work.
Yeah.
I'll be trade this for a 3DS that works.
No shit, right?
So.
Yeah. How was your Christmas? It would have been a lot fucking better if you would have known how to get your shit under control.
You know, this would have been a perfect time, too, for Steam to really shine, but even Steam was down, so... But they were having their holiday sale, so and then they announced...
Yeah, Steam had an amazing holiday sale.
And that kind of crashed them, so... Which they said what brought them down was everybody picking up Left 4 Dead 2. So...
Yeah, and I kind of wish I didn't have Left 4 Dead 2, so I could have felt like I got something for free, but...
Right.
Oh, well.
Well, as far as console news, that's all I've got. You know, you got your Wii Fit U to pick up, and that's it, and at least until next week. So you want to take a break here, and we'll come back with our new feature, the Steam Vent?
Yeah, sounds good to me, man.
All right, sounds good. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back. We're back.
We're back.
And it's time for our new segment of the podcast, the Steam Vent. Where we talk about everything Steam.
Steam-related news.
Steam had a big sale.
Huge sale.
It was their Steam Winter Sale, and they had...
an extravaganza of games.
Do you remember how many days it was that the sale ran?
Like a week.
I think so.
Like over a week.
And the last day they ran some repeats of their...
No, the last day they took all the top sellers and posted a bunch of them again. It was like 17 or 18 games.
You know, there was a lot of stuff, a lot of great stuff on sale.
Jeez.
My wife was talking about tax time this year. And she had mentioned to me, and this is all while the Steam sale is going on, and she said, well, I was thinking about, you know, not telling you and just, well, you know, kind of sneaking out and picking you up an Xbox One. And I was like, well, okay, but how about this? Instead, how about just give me some money, we'll put some money in my Steam wallet, and then when the summer sale comes around...
Yeah.
So I was, you know...
And we can, like, correspond on games and get some games together so we can game.
So I was that close to getting an Xbox One and then kind of changed my mind. So, but I want to wait a while at least on the Xbox One.
Smart choice.
I want to wait until there's some games out that are...
Dude, and like, you know how many games you could have got for the price of an Xbox One on the Steam sale?
I know.
Oh my god, dude. It would feel like 2 terabytes worth of a hard drive if you would have purchased enough games to equal a Xbox One. Or a PlayStation 4 for that matter.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I almost filled mine, and I have a 500 gigabyte hard drive in mine right now.
Do you go ahead and install your games on there as soon as you get them, or do you just leave them in your Steam library?
I looked at installing all of them, so I wouldn't have to worry about uh
Downloading them and
downloading them and stuff. But then I like averaged it all out, and I would have had to buy a new hard drive. So I only installed a select few.
right. I just kind of got the ones installed that I play regularly on there now, but got a couple more in the library. I only got one game, and it was a gift from you.
For me, yes.
It was Dragon Age Origins, the
Ultimate Edition.
Ultimate Edition, which came
Nah,
with Origins and was it
all the DLCs
and all the DLCs
and Awakening.
and Awakening.
Now, when you load that, because I haven't loaded in Dragon Age Origins yet, does it ask you if you want to play Awakening or Origins?
Yeah, it kind of splits the screen and gives you a choice of which one you want to play.
Okay, and you chose to go with Origins, right?
Right, right.
Okay, cool.
I
Because
played.
I know that when we had Chaotic Heart on, he like did the opposite way, and I've done it both ways, and it's a lot more fun if you do Origins first and then Awakening, because you can bring your character over if you make right decisions in Origins. Like if your character doesn't die at the end of Origins, you can move him over to Awakening. So
And this was, Origins and Awakening. It was 2 games, 9 DLCs for like what, $7, $8.
yeah, it was like $8.
So that was a lot of game for $8.
And
Nope.
that right there was a really good deal, but I got some amazing deals, and actually as the sales went on, they got a little bit better. If you for different types of games anyways, they got better. So like I got the whole Grand Theft Auto series except for 1 and 2 and 5. So I got 3, 4, 5, San Andreas, Vice City. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, episodes of Liberty City, San Andreas, Vice City for $3.
Vice City was my favorite.
Vice City was awesome. I love San Andreas though. It was one of my favorites. I'll just go down the list really quick of all the games I picked up during the Steam sale.
Do you remember how much you paid for each one?
I have a rough estimate on guessing wise, anyways.
As you go down, just kind of throw the price in there if you remember about what you paid for this game, so everybody
Okay.
can see, if they're sticking with consoles, what they're missing out on.
Okay. All right. So we got Dragon Age Origins Ultimate Edition, which we just got done talking about. Comes with all DLCs for Origins and Awakening. It also comes with Dragon Age Awakening, which is like the sequel to Origins, but not Dragon Age 2. It's like the in-between ground. We got that for about $7 to $8. I got Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. That was about $4. I got Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, which is also about $4 to $5. I got Far Cry 3, which was $3.99.
Yeah, I wanted that.
Yeah, I got the Grand Theft Auto series 1 or 3, 4 episodes of Liberty City, San Andreas, and Vice City for $6, I believe. I also got Far Cry 3. That was $5 to $7. I got NBA 2K14. That was $12. I got Prototype. That was $3. I got Prototype 2, which was $6. I got Saints Row 4, which was $13 to $16 somewhere in there. I also got Civilization 5, which was $5. I got The Witcher Enhanced Edition, which has all the content and everything on it. That was $3.99. I got The Witcher 2 Assassins Kings Enhanced Edition, which has all the DLCs. That was $7 to $8. So, and that's all I got for it. But I mean, that's over 30 games. That how the Steam breaks it down. They say that I probably had about 7 games in my arsenal already, so it's 23 games because they say I have 30 games in my library.
So 23 games, and you paid.
I paid less than $60. Well, no, I paid less than $100.
And that's, some games with, full DLCs.
Yeah, well, they all basically have full DLCs to them besides Saints Row.
And that's not even 2 games for the Xbox One or two new
No.
games for the 360.
No, and the thing with this, with PC games, is usually you get the full content. You get more content on PC games majority of the time, even with the standard editions, than you do with the standard editions on consoles because they take more time to release on PC, so they give us extra. So what might be considered a DLC on a console isn't always a DLC on the PC. Sometimes that's just the standard.
Right.
So, I mean, you look at it that way, like NBA 2K14, there was like two things that said it was downloadable for Xbox and PlayStation. It came standard. They are $29.99 a piece, or $19.99, I mean, a piece on PSN and on the PlayStation or on the Xbox market. So that's $40 right there. You guys would have to spend. Plus, you'd have to still pay the $59.99 for the game, where I got it for like $14. So, I mean, it's just right there. There's just that one game would have been $100 on a console.
Exactly. So, yeah, they do these sales. Well, usually one during the wintertime, around Christmas or so.
Yep.
And then they'll run a summer sale.
Yeah.
So they'll do about the same thing.
Yeah, sometimes the summer sale is a little bit nicer stuff I've heard, but
and I recommend too that on Steam you can go through, look at their library of games, and they have a wish list feature. And if you add a game to the wish list, then they'll send you an email when the game goes on sale.
No.
Yeah, and they'll let you know, that way you can get the best price on it.
Sweet, I'm gonna start popping stuff in my wish list then.
So stuff I couldn't pick up during the winter sale that I wanted to play, I added to the wish list because every once in a while they'll just pick a couple random games and throw them up for sale.
Yeah,
and
they do that quite often, actually.
Oh yeah, so that way I'm covered and I'm ready.
Yes.
Steam boxes.
They look pretty sweet.
They're out. Well, beta versions are out. They're out floating around. I saw a couple videos of which Steam was pretty. There was in their FAQ for the Steam box, there's a question: will beta testers be allowed to share info about their experience and post pictures and opinions online? Steam says yes, that really is the whole point. The input from testers should come in many forms: bug reports, forum posts, concept art, 3D prints, haikus, and also very publicly stated opinions. So there's videos online now on YouTube you can check out, and I'll put some on the show notes of people unboxing the Steam box and having it hooked up to their television in the living room.
Nice.
Playing games on it. There was, they have the new prototype controller.
Yep.
Which looks kind of funky with the touchpads.
Yeah.
And the prototypes don't have the LCD screens on them yet.
Yeah.
But I found out there was a guy showing that you could plug a 360 controller into the front and it wouldn't work. But if you plugged it into the back to a USB 2.0 port on the back of the Steam box, it worked fine. So it'll still work with the 360 controllers. So that's good news. And apparently, from what I've read about these boxes, there's going to be a couple different versions of it as well. Yeah,
just as with anything.
So, yeah, I mean, well, you're usually limited, at least on the 360 you were, they were all identical, just the hard drives were different.
Oh, so, yeah, I guess that's true, huh?
So I'm curious to see what kind of differences the Steam boxes come out with. And on their website, all it says is we're, producing a couple different models. We'll let you know in the future. There was one guy taking his apart, which, I'd love to just try one. This asshole's taking his apart, but they've got SSD drives in them. They got solid state drives.
Really?
Yeah, little small solid state drives.
Nice.
So.
That's kind of cool.
And I mean, honest to God, they open it up and it's just a computer squashed inside this box.
Yeah, and that's kind of the thing about the Steam boxes. It's just running off of the what the hell's it called?
The Steam OS.
Steam OS. I mean, that's all it is. It's just a big ass. I mean, just a little. It's a big computer packed inside of a little box.
Right.
I mean, that's legitimately all it really is. Which is, it's just cool that they've done it, but on the other hand, it's kind of like, well, anybody could have done that.
Right. Right.
So
But
I guess the deciding factor for me is going to be whether or not they pack in something that my computer can't bring to the game.
well, you could also bring your games to the living room.
Yeah, I could also move my computer to the living room.
That's true. But for people I know there are people interested in some of our listeners, and we had talked to a couple, people on the site. They were, were more or less saying that, well, I enjoy my console gaming in the living room.
Yeah.
I want to play games comfortable on my couch, on my big screen TV. Well, this is it. This is
That is the way to go.
You'll still get, the same prices on the games during the sales.
Yep.
And then you're in your living room playing them.
Yep.
On the
And
Steam.
actually, I probably wouldn't mind picking one up. If I'm going to pick up another console, we'll have to see how it goes. But, I mean, depending on what the graphics and everything on it are, that might be the way for me to go, just all around, dude.
Right. And I'm curious to see if they offer, interchangeable parts, upgrades, how that's going to work out.
Yeah, like if you can just buy the parts yourself and just, like, upgrade your own RAM and everything.
Or is Steam preloaded these boxes to a point where, kind of like you did with your computer, to where
they're just maxed.
They're maxed for, at least a console generation of 7 to 8 years before you'll have to replace it. And when does it get to the point with a computer game that you got to say, well, this Steam box can't run it, it's time to upgrade. But you're not going to pay any more for the Steam. They haven't really announced a price, but I imagine you're not going to pay any more for it than what you're paying for
an Xbox.
Exactly, or a PS4.
Maybe $100 more than a PS4.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking Xbox One pricing.
That's what I'm hoping for, anyways.
But you don't have the Kinect looking at you.
Yeah, no. Yeah, awesome. There's no government spying in on you.
There's no. I mean, there are some features I like on the Xbox One that you're gonna lose with the Steam box, but
there's so many better pricings and everything that just makes it better to me, anyways.
Exactly. So that's coming. It's they said on their site they sent the beta Steam boxes out. Started a little after the 25th of October, and it says beginning in 2014 there will be multiple SteamOS machines to choose from, made by different manufacturers. So it's sometime I expect in the spring we'll start seeing announcements of pricing and availability, or where you can pick one up, and at least something set in stone official, depending on how the betas work out.
I'll be interested to see them in store. That's gonna be awesome, I think.
Oh, definitely. The store here, where they've got the Xbox One set up. I finally got to get the controller in my hand and kind of play with it a little bit, but they still don't have a PlayStation 4 demo unit out.
Really?
Yeah, and I was kind of surprised to see that. I thought, they had a PlayStation 3 demo unit, but none for the PlayStation 4 yet. So.
Huh. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, the controller for the Xbox One felt good. I mean, it felt really similar.
Huh.
The top buttons, the bumper buttons, they're positioned a little different, so it takes some getting used to, but
is it more comfortable positioning, or?
It seemed to use your index fingers, your pointer fingers, it was a little higher. It felt like they were a little higher up than they should be.
Gotcha.
To click them, you kind of had to put your fingers at almost an unnatural position to kind of get to them. But a lot of games, those aren't their main buttons anyway, so.
Yeah, no. Obviously not.
So Steam sale just happened. Another sale this summer. I definitely recommend checking Steam out.
Yeah, if you're gonna want to be a cheap gamer on a budget, and actually that just goes into another thing. I mean, if you were to spend $1,000 building a computer, think of how much money you're gonna save on Steam sales.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, there's just a lot of pluses for it, but it's all personal preference too, I guess.
So how much Dota did you play over the break?
I only played a couple hours last night, actually. I've been playing The Witcher a lot more. And I've been playing Saints Row 4 because I played Saints Row 2 and 3. I never played 1 because I didn't have Xbox when it came out.
Right.
But it's fun. So
If you're listening and you haven't checked out Dota 2, it's free through Steam, and I don't think it's a very intensive game, a very demanding game on your CPU and
Dota? No.
Yeah, a video card and whatnot. So it's one just about anybody could just download and try
I
out.
will say though that I did play it a little bit with my buddy Kevin, and he's on a Mac, and it was a challenge to get him set up and everything.
Have you ever had any lag issues with Dota 2?
Just last night, but that's because the servers are being all funky. So
Always have some when you select your character, and everybody's like loading in.
Really?
Mine always seems to lag right at that point, but then during the match, it's always fine.
No, I've never had that issue before.
But I tried a new character on there. I've been playing the Witch Doctor.
Nice.
On Dota 2.
Yeah, I'm a Juggernaut fan, so.
We've been doing a lot of winning. I haven't lost. We won like 3 matches in a row last night, so that was.
Now, did you play? Did you play computers or did you play humans?
Yeah, I'm still playing co-op against bots right now.
Yeah, me too. So yeah, and I'm going up against medium bots right now. I mean, shit, if you start going up against those hard ones, I still got my ass handed to me, and I probably have like 10 hours into it.
I did play one game that was all human players.
Really?
And the people I played with, they weren't nobody really jumped down my throat or anything, but it's just you can definitely tell the people that play that version. It seems like I've started to notice that the same characters get picked every time.
Really?
Yeah, there's some little rogue little character, I forget his name.
Little alien dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, I played him last night.
I know a lot of people pick him, and you can't see him, and then he just pops up, and you're kind of fucked like you were on World of Warcraft. So
yeah, I played that one last night, and yeah, you're definitely fucked if that little guy shows up, dude.
But still having fun with it. It's just I don't know. The game is fine. A match usually lasts about 30, maybe 45 minutes tops, depending on how everybody's doing.
Yeah, we're averaging about a 45-minute match. Well, no, last night was an average of 20, but we played medium bots only, so.
Right, and that's a game you can get into if you got just, a half hour, maybe an hour to kill for gaming, just want to hop into something real quick. That's a good one to check out. As far as go ahead.
It's a big learning curve though.
Yeah, it is. I recommend practicing with bots first.
Yeah, I definitely recommend that too.
Because the people that do play this competitively
don't like to lose.
No, and they're very gung ho about it. So
yeah,
but at least they got a whole different section for ranked matches and team matches and stuff like that. So
and I was actually listening to my cousin play it, and that's what he was doing, was ranked matches, and Jesus, they were just going at it. It was insane.
Well, that's all I really got for Steam news for this week. The sale is over. I hate it.
I'll try and keep track of what games go on sale this week, and I've been posting them up on Facebook, and I'm actually thinking I might start here 2014. We're gonna start switching stuff from Facebook to the website. So I'm thinking I might slowly just start dropping all that type of stuff on the website, as long as today and tomorrow are the last days for the Payday 2 giveaway. So that contest is still active on our website right now. And I know you were going to mention the winner of
the Crimson Alliance giveaway. I'm going to do that after we take our next break and we get into site news.
Yeah, but Payday 2 is a Steam game, so I thought I'd throw it in here really quick.
Go ahead.
So if you want to get entered for that one, head over to our site, register, and comment underneath the contest page for it. And you will be entered, and I will be choosing a winner tomorrow. So,
well, all right. Well, let's take another break here, and when we come back, we'll have our site news, updates, emails, and whatnots.
Sounds good.
All right, we'll be right back. Okay, we're back with site news updates, whatchamacallits, ding-dongs,
Ding dongs.
penis, site penis,
Sure. Site penises, sure, I guess. Yeah.
site tart, heavytarts.com.
And she's my stepdaughter, so it's okay.
Yeah, we don't have that on our site, nor will we. You got to go to somewhere else to see that. But
Yeah, you gotta randomly Google search it. Search new. What the hell did I search? I searched PlayStation and Xbox #1 uses or something like that.
yeah, I guess let me do the contest first, since
All right, you do that.
I put up a post on their website. We're giving away a copy of Crimson Alliance for the Xbox 360. That's with the Vengeance DLC and the All Class Pack DLC. I put out a call on Facebook saying, hey, there's a contest on the site. And hey, I know a lot of you people saw it because I had a lot of views on Facebook. But,
Nice.
we only have one entry. And that's fine.
Only one entry.
But hey, that's fine because he wins.
He's a winner.
And the winner is, open the story back up here,
Sweet.
Mace J on the website. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
He says, been great following you guys on Facebook. Thanks for offering this awesome giveaway. I've been wanting to play Crimson Alliance for a long time, but always some other title to buy. Happy New Year. Well, Happy New Year to you, Mace. And I'll send you
Congratulations.
I'll send you an email with the email address you registered on the site with all your codes in it. So congratulations.
Congratulations. Happy New Year's. Hanukkah. Whatever you celebrate.
And all you other fucks out there.
Yeah.
You see what Mace gets?
Yeah. Hey, Colin. I know you got an Xbox because you said your sister bought you one. So why didn't you register for it?
You see Mace participates and you see what happens?
Yeah.
Good for him. He's a winner.
He's a winner.
Good on
and
you, Mace.
Mace can testify to the fact that we actually sent him something.
That's right. So, Mace, I'll be sending those codes out to you later on today after the show. So, let's see, also on the site, I put up a story, can you still get free games in 2014? Can you get free games, period? Yeah.
Depends. Legally or illegally?
I found a way to get them legally.
Ah, that's always the right answer.
I found this website called Listia.
Listia.
And Listia, think of it as eBay, but not having to spend any real money. Now, the way Listia works is you get on there, you set up an account,
Okay.
and when you sell something, you sell it for credits. And what you're more or less doing is kind of exchanging stuff with other people. You're not really selling anything because you're not really making any real money for it. But you sell.
Are they spending real money to get points?
You could buy points with real money if you wanted.
Okay.
But
how do you get points?
But you'll get the majority of your points by selling stuff, your stuff on Listia. Now, I talked earlier about how we bought a bunch of DVDs, and they all came with these ultraviolet codes to add, this movie to your digital collection. Well, I'm never going to do that. So I have all these ultraviolet codes that I've been selling on there.
Hey, now, what about me, asshole? You can give me those codes.
You got games to play.
I got games to play. You're right.
So, I've been selling those, and my first auction hasn't closed yet. I just kind of found out about it the other day. But now, just by signing up on Listia, they have some tutorial videos you can watch that explain, how it works. By watching those, they give you credits. And I linked my Facebook account to it, it gives you the option to post. It doesn't just post for you, and I always canceled posting everything. And I linked my Twitter account, but by linking those, they give you more credits.
Nice.
And then to verify your account, it'll be an automated call to the phone number you give them, and they give you like a 4-digit number to enter on the website. and then it verifies that you are who you really are, and you get more credits for that.
Sweet.
So all in all, just by doing that, I earned like 4,200 credits.
Holy shit.
And you can
now, what can you buy for 4,200 credits?
Well, you can get like Steam codes of games for like 900 credits.
Ooh.
We're selling them for like 900 credits. There's, Xbox 360 games I've seen on there for right at, 1,000, 1,200 credits. But it's auction based, kind of like eBay. But you don't pay anything to Listia when you sell an item. You just earn the credits for it. If you're going to ship it, if it's something you physically have to ship, you can make the buyer of the auction pay the shipping, or you can
That's not bad.
Or you can offer to ship it for free, which could get you more points.
Credits.
Right. And but right out of the bat, 4,200 credits, that's enough to pick up at least, depending on what you wanted, possibly 2 or 3 games for free.
That'd be sweet, dude.
So I wrote an article about that, and there's links in that for the to the Listia website where you can check it out. So
nice, man.
Let's see what else we had. We have a review of Going Home went up. I don't know if we talked about that on the last podcast. Which after I read I want to play it. It's on my wish list now on Steam.
Yep, I saw that. It's what else we got? We got my computer build. I put that up yesterday. Or no, what night did I put that up? Not yesterday night. I put that up Friday night.
Thursday, Friday night, yeah.
Thursday, Friday night, yeah, something like in there. So that's up there. It's got a 45-minute video attached to it that took forever to get out of my video editor and back up on the YouTube. So, and YouTube decided to take their sweet time with it also, and they took like 5 hours to process it and approve it.
But those of you that wanted to see how to build a PC, now you can see how to build a PC.
It's super easy. And literally the whole entire process only took me like 45 minutes, and it actually would have been a lot quicker if I wouldn't have been shooting the video.
Right, we got, so, I know there was a couple users on the site that had asked, wanted to see at least how one went together before they
thought about doing it. I know Colin did. I haven't heard from him in a while. So Colin, there's your little demo. Those are the same exact parts that I sent to you to purchase. So yours go together identical except for the case. So yeah.
My review for Call of Duty Ghosts is up. I talked about it earlier, but the
nice.
review is up on the site. You can check it out. Let's see, what else do we put up? We have some free time not doing a podcast. Oh, free games. More free game news. PlayStation 4. You're getting, in January, Don't Starve as a free game from PlayStation Plus. On PlayStation 3, you get, see, this is what pisses me off. Listen to this. You get BioShock Infinite.
Yep.
Devil May Cry.
Yep.
And Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons.
Yep.
I want to play Infinite so bad.
Yeah, and it actually went for like $6 on the Steam sale.
Yeah, it did. PlayStation Vita, you get the game Smart As and Worms Battle Islands. So good for you, PlayStation gamers.
Yeah, good for you guys.
There's the post up too for what you get with Xbox with the Games with Gold promotion. They ran this right to the ragged end, to like the 31st before they announced what they were going to give out.
Was it really?
Yeah, because I was starting to wonder if they had talked about not continuing the Games with Gold. It was supposed to end at the end of the year. And then they came back and said, no, it'll continue on indefinitely. But, it started hitting like the 31st of December, and they hadn't announced anything that morning, and I was like, oh, maybe.
Well, they're pissed because you guys required that they did it, so they're just going to fuck with you guys now every time.
Right. Well, at least they gave us a game this time that is from at least the last 2 years.
And what game do they give you?
Sleeping Dogs.
Nice. Which is I've actually wanted to play that game.
I do too. So I got it in the queue to download on the Xbox, so whenever I cut it back on, it'll It'll download and I'll check it out. And they gave out, that's from January 1st to the 15th, you can pick up Sleeping Dogs. And from January 16th to the 31st, they're giving away Lara Croft and the Guardian of the Light. I don't know what that is. Seems to be a arcade
Tomb
game.
Raider.
Yeah, another Tomb Raider game. So, both of those are up on the site, so go get your free games. And that's about it as far as site news that we've updated. There was a free trial of Amazon Prime that you can get through our website.
Yep.
It's I put it under the Hot Buys link or a tab on the top of the page. Amazon Prime 30-day free trial. And that runs out on the 10th of this month. So if you want your 30 days for free, there's a link on the site for that under Hot Buys, and you got to get in before the 10th to get your 30 free days. But that'll also give you access to Amazon Prime or Amazon Prime Instant Video, and it'll get you 2-day shipping for a month.
Sweet.
So go get
Amazon Prime's a great deal.
Yeah, it is. It's what, $70-$80 a year?
Yeah, which is kind of expensive, but especially if you buy a lot of stuff off of it, then it's worth it.
But to get free 2-day shipping on what you pay for regular shipping throughout the year, depending on how much you use Amazon, it could really save you money in the long run.
Save you a lot of money.
So as far as site updates, that's all I've got. Changes?
There's changes coming.
They're still coming.
They're still coming.
Steam happened. That's one change.
There's a Steam event. Yeah, the Steam sale happened, and that kind of sucked away a lot of my time.
Mm-hmm.
So
I understand. It was a good sale.
It was a good sale, and you had to stay on top of it because it was changing every like 4 hours.
Exactly.
So.
But there's more changes coming. We've got some new, you can always go to the Support Us tab at the top of the page.
Yes.
Use Amazon and click our Amazon banner under the Support Us tab. That's our Amazon affiliate program. Anything you purchase, part of your purchase, hey, it'll go to us. You like contests and giveaways? Hey, that's how you help fund it.
That's the way it goes, guys.
But we get a small kickback from everything you purchase on Amazon. So go ahead, click that link, and then bookmark it. And you can always support the podcast, support the 9 Nights with every little bit of shopping that you do. And we
much appreciated.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff purchased last year, and we really appreciate that, guys. So keep shopping, keep shopping for us.
Keep your wallets open.
We got some new sponsors, and I don't know if I want to mention them this week or wait until next week when I can update the site.
I'd wait till next week when the site's actually updatable and stuff. So
right. Yeah, I may wait till next week, but there's some new sponsors coming to the site, and we're thankful for them. So we'll be mentioning that on the website and on the podcast on the next show. So excuse me. So that's all right. That's it for the site. Emails, we have none. I guess everybody's busy Christmasing and New Year'sing to write in. And Steam boxing. So if you've got something, question, query, comment for the show, write in at podcast@9nights.net, and we'll read your email on the show. Now, usually, before we record the show, usually on Fridays, we'll start asking for the weekend, but we usually put up on Facebook, if you have something you want talked about on the show, a question, comment, etc., usually throw it on Facebook as well, but I completely forgot to do it this week.
Fail.
But
I forgot to also, so I can't really say anything.
I know. It just completely slipped my mind until we actually started recording the show, and I was like, I never asked about Facebook. So Twitter, I've been keeping up with a little bit more. We're at The 9 Nights on Twitter. And the link to our Facebook page is under the Contact Us tab on the top of the website. Emails. You got an email for me. It's Hesser at 9nights.net.
If you got one for me, it is DarkLegend at 9nights.net.
We got the Google Plus 9 Nights. And we got
Yeah, and we're still that still hasn't been really updated. That might be going away. There's not very many people actively on Google Plus recently. The community seem to be dying off, so that might be coming to a change also.
All right. YouTube. There's a link for our YouTube site.
YouTube's going to start to blow up in our site in 2014. So
Yep. That's something we're definitely going to be starting to use more, and linking the videos to our site. And if we link a video to our site, then hey, if you're on Facebook, I'll give you the link to the story that the video's in, but you got to come to our site to see it.
Yep.
If you play on Xbox Live, I am Hesser Almighty.
And if you play on Steam, I am DarkLegend, but it's all elite characters, so it's D4KL3G3ND.
And I'm Hesser, I think just Hesser now on Steam.
It's still Hesser414 to find you, though.
Okay, Hesser414 to find me, and I've got the 9 Nights logo as my little avatar picture on there.
Yeah, and I've got the Joker for right now. I need to change mine over to the logo.
Let's see, what else? You can subscribe to the Knightcast on iTunes or Stitcher. There will be links in the show note for this episode. And while you're there, hey, leave us a review.
We like reviews.
We like reviews. We'll read them from Stitcher and from iTunes on the show. And leaving a review helps us move on up in the charts and helps get us noticed. So, that's all I got for this week. Everybody keep shopping at Amazon. And Legend, you got anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. We hope everybody had a happy holiday this year. And we'll be back next week with another episode of the Knightcast. Thank you, everybody.
See ya.